Welcome to another episode of Muscle and Fitness Raw with your host, Dr. Jim Stoppani.
The landmine makes a great core exercise. There's no debating. It's one of the best exercises for that rotational movement. Really build up what we call the front area of the core, mainly the deep abdominal muscles, and a lot of other muscles that I won't even bore you with. I like doing an exercise that's a modified landmine. It's what I call dead landmines because it involves a deadlift with a landmine movement, which converts this exercise from just a core exercise into a full body exercise. Now, there's a couple ways that you can use this in your training, but let's break down the way to do dead landmines. Now, with landmines, you're going to take a standard Olympic bar. It's a 7-foot bar that you can find in any gym. You're going to load just one end. Now they do sell landmine adapters which allow you to put one end of the barbell into this post, and then the landmine unit actually keeps the bar stabilized, and it allows the rotation at these pivot points. I happen to be using a Watson landmine station, but the other option is to place the bar in the corner of the room or in the corner of a power rack. And there I recommend that if the floors aren't cement, if the gym cares, that you put down a mat of some sort to save the floor. Either way, you want to stabilize one end of the bar, the unloaded end, and then you're going to load the end that you're lifting. So load that up, start with lightweight. Now, a typical landmine, you basically start facing it, and then the only real movement is the arms and the torso. That really helps to work the core. With the dead landmines, you're going to involve your legs. So this is going to be a whole body exercise. So the reason I call it dead landmine is because we start like a deadlift with the bar at a dead stop on the floor. Now, you're going to stand with the weight about in the middle of your legs. You're going to stand sideways to the bar with the loaded end between your feet. You're going to reach down and grab the very end of the barbell, the weighted end of the barbell. Now, here's where the dead comes in. So it's going to be very similar to the start of a deadlift. You're going to squat down, bend at the hips and the knees, and then you're going to bring it up. But here now you're going to have to pivot your feet around, and then you're going to end up bringing it down to the floor on the other side. The weight landing between your feet. Now you're on the opposite side, and then you switch over. Now that's just a slow version to show you the mechanics involved, but basically you want to do this as quickly and as explosively as possible. So now, there's a few ways you can use this exercise to your benefit. It's a great way to build explosive power in the legs while you're strengthening the core. So you can use this as a strength or power builder. For power, I'd put on about 50, somewhere around 50, 60% of your 1 rep max on this exercise, and then do about 3 to 6, maybe 8 reps tops. Remember, when you're building power, you want to be going explosively, maximize the use of those fast twitch muscle fibers. The point is not to fatigue them. So you could use it for power, or you could use it for strength to help with your deadlift and your squat strength. There I'd load it up to a rep range that limits you from anywhere from 3 to maybe 8 reps, and alternate rep ranges. And when you do it, this would be a good time to use it for power or strength is at the beginning of your normal leg workout. I like using this for HIIT training, high intensity interval training. Great way to burn off fat, build power, much better workout than sitting on the treadmill being bored every day. Now you can do this the typical way I recommend doing HIIT, where you do a 2-to-1 ratio of exercise to rest. So let's say you want to do 30 seconds of the dead landmines. With the ones with a 2-to-1 would mean do 30 seconds of exercise, 15 seconds of rest, and then you keep going. Some of you are familiar with my power HIIT. Now, my power HIIT helps you to maximize both power while you're burning fat. And for power HIIT, I recommend doing a 1-to-1 ratio, usually somewhere about 20 to 30 seconds of exercise to 20 to 30 seconds of rest. Just allow for a little more rest so that you can help to maintain more power on that exercise. Like I said, it's a great way to be building power while you're burning fat. And then another way is with another interval method, high intensity interval method, is Tabatas, where you do basically, it's a 2-to-1, but you're doing 20 seconds of exercise to 10 seconds of rest, and you do that for 8 cycles for a total of 4 minutes. So consider using dead landmines the next time you train. For a workout that I designed to show you how to use dead landmines in your training, pick up the April issue of Muscle and Fitness magazine with Brock Lesnar on the cover, and turn to my MNF Raw department in the Ed section of the magazine. Be sure to look for more great tips like this and other episodes of Muscle and Fitness Raw right here at muscleandfitness.com. And don't forget to check out my personal website, jimstoppani.com, for more tips and programs from me to take your training to the next level.